Well, it's here. It's over. Big Mouth has officially ended after 8 seasons. I am now going to explain my whole thoughts on Big Mouth Season 8. Now let's get started. And before I get started, I will let you all know this video is going to contain spoilers. I'm going to mention what happened in Season 8, so you've all been warned. Lambrox strikes back. If you're watching this, it's best if you click off this video now, because I don't want you to hear any spoilers in this. So after you've watched Season 8, you can come back and watch this video. So yeah, that goes to everyone else. You haven't watched Big Mouth Season 8 yet, I recommend clicking off this video. And then when you watch it, you can come back and watch this video. So yeah. So now, Season 8 is just the final season of Big Mouth. Everyone's just living their great lives. Well, things are complicated at the moment. So yeah, and this season, it doesn't really have a plot, because each season does have a plot. Like, Season 1's about puberty, Season 2's about shame, Season 3's about sexuality, Season 4 is about anxiety, Season 5's about love and hate, Season 6 is about family, and Season 7's about high school. And Season 8, honestly, all that, the plot from the first 7 seasons are all in this season. So puberty, shame, sexuality, anxiety, love and hate, family, and high school, all those plots are in this season. Which, yeah. And a lot of characters have came back in this season, which I did not expect. Which, yeah, I would name them all. Oh boy, we'll be here all day. But I've named some. So we have Nick, Andrew, Jesse, Missy, Jay, Matthew, and Lola, and Murray and Connie. Yeah, they are the main characters of the show. And some other characters came back, which I'm surprised some even appeared. Which, yeah. Now, I will say, we did get new characters in season 8. We got Camden, the guy that Jesse met and she fell in love with him. Camden, I gotta say, he's actually a nice character. I'm not gonna lie. Camden's actually a nice character. I will say, he is way better than Jesse's ex-boyfriend, Michelangelo. This character down here, above Tyler. Yeah, I will say, he's an awful character. I never liked that character to begin with. But yeah, Camden is actually way better. It's actually a way better character. Yeah. And Lulu, yeah, Lulu had a lot more screen time in this season than season 7. I gotta say, Lulu's a great character. I like Lulu. And you know that couple that Andrew messed with in season 7? Timon and Pumbaa, not Timon and Pumbaa from Lion King. Timon and Pumbaa, the characters in this, those high school couple that we see. Yeah, surprisingly, they were not in this season. I mean, Pumbaa's girlfriend was in like an episode only for like 5 seconds, but he didn't come back, which I'm surprised he was not in the season that much. It's actually really surprised. I'm actually really surprised. And a lot of characters came back in season 8. Not every character came back, but I will name the characters that I'm so glad they didn't come back. Count Adina and Terry Liza. Thank God they didn't come back in the season. Count Adina and Terry Liza did not come back in this season. Thank freaking God. They get what they deserve, because I freaking despise 2 of those characters. Oh yeah, and there's another mystery solved. You know, in previous season, one of the previous seasons, we had a ponytail hair killer. Ponytail killer. Where a guy like really hates ponytail hairs. He kills them, like ponytail hair killer. Yeah. Yep. It's finally happened. The ponytail hair killer was officially revealed. That's right, the ponytail hair killer was finally, after so many years, the ponytail hair killer was finally caught. So everyone in Big Mouth can stop worrying. So yeah, those 2 police officers came back. I like those 2 police officers. I think the last time we saw them was season 5, or was it season 6? I don't really know. I know they weren't in season 7, but yeah. Although there is one character surprisingly came back in this season, and that's Milk. That's right, Milk. You know the character that we see in season 4 in the camp episodes. You know the season 4 episode 1 to 3 where we see Milk. Yeah, that character. He actually came back in season 8, which is not a joke. Honestly, I was so surprised to see him back. I was like, "What? Milk is back?" I did not expect him to come back in Big Mouth. Like, wow. I thought it was gonna be like like the only. I thought season 4 was gonna be the only season he appears, but here he's actually, honestly, it was quite surprising to see him back. Yeah, my opinion on Milk. Yeah, he's an okay character, not the best, but I will say he's better than Michelangelo. I will say that. I'm not talking about Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm talking about Michelangelo, the artist, and like Big Mouth, Jesse's ex-boyfriend. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we had this other new character called Nate, the guy that Missy got with in in season 8. Honestly, Nate, I gotta say, he's actually a great character. I actually like Nate. He was such a really great character. He was such a funny character, Nate. I really like Nate. I'm not talking about Big Nate. I'm talking about Hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Back to us. Um, I actually forgot. Yeah, Nate. Yeah, he's a great character. I like Nate. Which, yeah, I will say he's one of like Missy's best like boyfriends. Which yeah, we have to remember Elijah, Missy's ex-boyfriend Elijah. Yeah, we see Elijah in season 6. Elijah was introduced in season 6, and honestly, Elijah was a great character. I liked Elijah. And at the end, Missy falls in love with a kid called Elijah in season 6. But then, at the end of season 6, Missy and Elijah actually got together. But then in season 7, they were still together. But then, sadly, at the end of season 7, Missy and Elijah broke up because Elijah was going to Bible camp. Which, yeah. And Elijah, sadly, did not appear in season 8. I actually missed this character. He was actually a really nice character. He was such a great character. Sadly, he did not come back, which, yeah. Although there is one character I really miss the most. Devon. You all might be expecting to see Devon in season 8. Sadly, he was not in season 8 at all. I honestly miss Devon. He was such a great character. Yeah, we all know. Remember the character that like did Devon? Yeah, I'll get to Devon in a bit. But yeah, Devon, honestly, he was such a great character. He had a lot of screen time in season 5. Sadly, in season 6 and 7, he didn't have much screen time in season 6 and 7 because the voice actor who played this sadly passed away back in 2022. Which honestly, the voice actor who played as Devon, he may rest in peace. He was such a great actor. But Devon, I really miss his character. He was sadly not in season 8. I mean, he appeared in like a flashback, but that's it. That's all. That's the only time we see him. But like, he doesn't like actually appear. If you know what I mean. So yeah. Wait. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah. There was some characters that I'm glad they came back. You know all those hormone monsters that we've seen, and the love bugs and all. Yeah, they all came back. So obviously Murray, Connie, Rick, and Mona were gonna come back in this season, but some other characters surprisingly came back. Lionel and Shin Wizard came back. Teen Exciting Mosquito came back, which Teen Exciting Mosquito actually had a lot of screen time in this season, which I didn't expect that. Which yeah, I mean yeah, she was introduced in season 4, and she was like she had a lot of screen time in season 4. She did appear. She did appear once in season 5. She appeared once in season 7, but in season 8 she had a lot of screen time, which was pretty cool. Which I liked Teething Same as Gil. She was funny. Yeah. I'm Tito, the exciting mosquito. Yeah, she was funny. So yeah, and all the characters I'm surprised they came back. Rochelle came back. Sonia came back, even though Sonia got fired in Human Resources, but she came back. Walter the Love Bug came back. I missed Walter. I'm not talking about Walter from Muppets or Walter from Spies in Disguise. I'm talking about Walter the Love Bug. Yeah, honestly, I missed that character. He's such a great character. He was originally going to appear in season 7, but sadly he didn't. It would have made a lot more sense if he appeared in season 7 because Nick fell in love with a girl called Danny, and Walter should have been there for him. Which yeah, because when Nick was in love with Jessie in the season 5, Walter appeared. Which yeah, I love bug. But yeah, it was nice seeing Walter again because I really missed that character. And Emmy also appeared in this as well. You know Emmy the love bug. We did see her in like an episode, like in season 5, episode 3, only for a bit. But then after that, she didn't appear much. But then Human Resources, she done a lot more in Human Resources. Honestly, Emmy, she was such a great character. Remember my season 8 trail reaction? My trail reaction to season 8, to Big My season 8, that Emmy might be coming back in this. I was right. My prediction that Emmy might be appearing in this was right. Which yeah, it was nice seeing Emmy again. So yeah, it turns out Emmy was a hate worm in this season for some reason, but then she turned into a love bug, which honestly I don't know why. But yeah. But anyway, Duke Ellington had a lot more screen time in this season 7, because sadly, Duke Ellington, the ghost of Duke Ellington, sadly, he didn't have much screen time in season 7, which is really sad. But thankfully, in this season, he had a lot more screen time. Which, yeah, I love that character. He was funny as. Sorry, I'm just sniffing. Back to us saying. Sniffing up, sorry. Back to us saying. Oh yeah, Nick's grandfather, Seamus. Yeah, he sadly did not come back in this season, but that's okay. Oh, and not just that, Pete. You know Pete, the Logic Rock. He actually appeared in Big Mouth for the very first time. He only appeared in Human Resources seasons 1 and 2. He didn't appear in season 6 or 7. But thankfully in season 8 he actually appeared, which I knew he was going to appear in season 8 to begin with. I knew it. I was so happy to see him. And Tyler came back. Tyler the hormone monster. The hormone monster that Nick had in season 2. Yeah, he came back. My prediction that he would be in the season was right. And Gil and Joe also came back in this season. They were Camden's hormone monsters. Honestly, I'm so happy. My prediction was right that Tyler, Gil and Joe were in this season. Which yeah, and Key, the depression Key came back. Cat Stevens also appeared in season 8, which is kind of cool. Which I like Cat Stevens. He's a nice character. And Matthew's siblings actually appeared in this season. Although they don't really do much, but I've just guys seen them. And we have Jesse's stepmom, Caitlin. Sadly, she was not in this season that much. She was only in like one episode, and that's it. Like, you know, Jesse's stepmom, Caitlin, the one that we first see in season 4, and she has a lot more screen time in like season 5 and 6 and 7. Yeah, sadly, she was not in this season that much. She wasn't even in this season that much. She was only in like one episode, and that's it. And her daughter, Delilah, I think the name is. Which, I like Caitlin. She's a great character. I know people's opinions on that character, but honestly, she's a nice character. I really like her. Although she should have more screen time. It's nice that Shannon had more screen time in this season. Which is Shannon? She had a lot more to do in this season than season 7. Which she didn't do much in season 7, but yeah. I mean, it's nice to see Greg come back as well. Not Greg Heffley from Die With Me Kid. Or Greg from American Dad. I'm talking about Greg, Jesse's dad, Greg. Yeah. Oh, Flanny the Love Bug came back as well, which I love Flanny. He was a great character. We first see him in Human Resources, and then he appears in season 6 to be Andrew's love bug when he Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, honestly, I miss that character. She was such a nice character. I wish she came back in season 7 and 8. Which also, I wish Andrew and Bernie Sanders stayed together, because honestly, they were such a nice. They were perfect together. Yeah. And speaking of Andrew, you know that kid that Nick became friends with at the end of season 7. The other kid that other kid is also called Andrew. Honestly, in this season, he came back in this season, and I'm not gonna say, I'm sorry guys, but he's a terrible character. I'm sorry. I regret liking that character. I thought he was like okayish in like season, at the end of season 7. He was like nice, and at the end of season when he was like introduced. But now here, honestly, he was terrible. I'm sorry, but Nick's other friend Andrew, honestly, he's a terrible character. Thank God he stopped appearing after episode 2. Thank God he gets what he deserves. I mean, he fallen out but he fallen out with Nick. Nick fallen out with him. But honestly, thank God they had not spoke to each other again. Thank God. Oh, yeah, speaking of Nick surprisingly grew taller in this season. Which yeah, it makes a lot of sense because this is the final season. Oh yeah, we have a new character, a elephant called Coco. Not Coco, like I'm not talking about the movie Coco. I'm talking about Coco the elephant in the new character they introduced in this season. I gotta say, she was a great character. I actually liked this character. She like quit years ago, but then she came back, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And the song Normal. And yeah, this season had a lot of songs. Normal, yeah, that was a great song. I really like that song. So yeah. Who else came back? Yeah, I believe that's it. So yeah, and then at the end, I'll talk about the end in a minute. Oh yeah, Devin. Devin had a lot more screen time this season. Yeah, Devin, she sadly didn't have much screen time in season 7. She doesn't do much in season 7. But in this season, she does a lot more and had a lot more screen time in this. Which yeah, Devin, yeah, she's a pretty good character. And Petra came back. You know Petra, the fishing gremlin. She came back. Which, honestly, I freaking missed that character. She was she's such a funny character. I'm so glad she came back. She was in season 7 as well, so yeah. And Rodney came back. Not Rodney. I'm not talking about Rodney Copperbomb from Robots. I'm talking about Rodney, Lola's like guardian. Honestly, I like Rodney. He's a great character. It's so great that he had a lot more screen time in this season than season 7. Yeah, some characters did not have much screen time in season 7. But yeah, but they had a lot more screen time this season. So yeah. Oh, and also they all went into high school in this season. They were all in high school, but then when Lola was driving the car, they accidentally drive into Bridgeton Middle, which I was a really great cameo. And then at the end, in the final episode, they went back. They actually, Coach Steve invited everyone to Bridgeton Middle for like a little tiny reunion. And Bridgeton Middle was sadly going to get demolished, which was pretty sad. And Coach Steve's like very upset. But then a big giant white thing comes, and it's their future. They all walk into it. Nick and Andrew, all their hormone monsters say goodbye. All their like hormone monsters, love bugs, and shame wizards and all say goodbye. Sorry about that breakfast. They all say goodbye. Nick and Andrew and everyone else walks into the white thing, and bam, the show ended. I gotta say, the final episode of Big Mouth, honestly, I'm gonna say my own honest thoughts. Oh boy, I'm gonna be honest. The Big Mouth series finale, the final episode. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. It freaking rocks! Ha! Tricked you guys. Honestly, Big Mouth, you did it. You ended perfectly. This series finale of Big Mouth is 1,000 times better than the Sopranos series finale for sure. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I love Sopranos. It is a great show. But honestly, the series finale of The Sopranos was so underwhelming. It was such a disappointment. If you've seen the episode, if you guys never watched The Sopranos, I recommend it. But don't watch the final episode because the series finale of The Sopranos is underwhelming. If you search on YouTube and search up The Sopranos series finale, if you watch the video, if you watch the ending, you'll probably get why I don't like it. So yeah. I'll probably explain that in an off-topic stuff episode. Which yeah. So yeah, and honestly, what can I say? Oh yeah, and a lot of good things. That Andrew's dad, Marty Glauberman, thankfully he had less screen time in this. Thank God. Marty Glauberman, Andrew's dad, he had less screen time in this season. Thank God. He did have less screen time in season 7, but honestly, he had way less screen time in this, which thank God. And at the end, he was actually in a jail cell, which Lamrock Strikes Back actually predicted it. When he made 2 years ago, he made a video of his thoughts on Big Mouth ending after season 8. He said in that video that I want Andrew's dad get arrested. He actually did. Lamrock Strikes Back predicted that he'd get arrested. No joke. Which, yeah, and honestly, there's another character we don't see in this, Megan. Megan the Hormone Monstrous. The one that Danny's Hormone Monstrous, yeah. Sadly, she did not appear in this. Which, yeah, Danny did not appear in the season. I mean, she only appeared in like one scene. She appeared in like season 8, episode 2, but only like one scene, and that's it. So yeah. But yeah, I did like Danny. She was a nice character, but yeah. Oh yeah, and the ninth grade teacher. Yeah, she was not that interesting. I didn't like her. She was a weak character. But she did get arrested for pedalism. Which, yeah. I mean, not pedalism, but she did get arrested for like multiple reasons. So yeah. Oh yeah, and Ali had a lot more screen time in this season, which is really cool. I missed Ali. She's a great character. She sadly didn't have much screen time in season 6 and 7, but this season she had a lot more screen time. You're the best. Oh yeah, and Jay and Lola got back together again. Cause yeah, we all know that they were together in season. No, they got together in season 4, broke up at the end, then broke up at the end of season 4, then got back together in season 5, but then broke up again, and then Jay and Lola did not like interact with each other much in season 6. But then in season 7, Lola dated Jay's brother Kurt, and Jay was thinking she was getting back at him for choosing Matthew over her. But then Kurt dumped Lola, and then in season 8, Jay and Lola were trying to be just friends, but then just got back together randomly. And at the last bit of Big Mouth, they just broke up, right, yet again, and then Lola, and then Jay's like, God damn it. Yeah, I think that was only a joke. But I'll say like they were a great couple. And Jay and Matthew, yeah, they didn't get back together. I did say in the season 8 show that they might be getting back together. But yeah, they didn't get back together. But that's okay. It's best if they just stay as friends. So yeah. Jay, and I feel bad for Coach Steve. Can you see him crying right there? He's crying because Big Wife's ending, which I don't blame you, bud. Yeah, I'm gonna miss every single character in Big Mouth except for Mike Glauberman, Jesse's ex-boyfriend Michelangelo, Count Odina, Terry Liza, the high school couple. Yeah, they weren't really that interesting. Nick's newer friend Andrew, which thank God for all night. And yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna miss those characters, hell no, but I will miss everybody else. And it's nice that Lars came back. It was funny when Nissi like knocked Andrew over, and then Lars says, "Revenge is sweet." Yeah, it is karma for doing that to Lars in season 3, because we all remember that. So yeah. Although Andrew did apologize to Lars in season 7, but that was it. So yeah. Yeah, Jay's dog had a lot more to do in this season, which I love Jay's dog. He's funny. So overall, guys, I give Big Mouth season 8 a 10 out of 10. This was such a great season. It was perfect. This was such a perfect season. This is probably my second favorite season of Big Mouth. I'm sorry, season 5, but you're now officially my third favorite season of Big Mouth. But honestly, guys, this is such a great season. I really enjoyed it. Big Mouth has ended perfectly. This is basically the final episode of Big Mouth. It's basically the Futurama meanwhile of Big Mouth. Meanwhile, the final episode of Big Mouth reminds me of the episode is kind of like the episode Meanwhile for Futurama, because that was the series finale. Which, if this show ever got a revival for season 9, honestly, I'd not be excited for it, because honestly, we don't need a season 9. I don't know how the season 9 would work, because they literally went to the future. I mean, if season 9, like, if they like announced a Big Mouth for like season 9, and like with the characters being in the future. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that, but we don't need a season 9. 8 seasons are fine as it is. And they did say they're ending it. They did say it was a wild ride, which honestly, I'm gonna miss some of these characters. Like I said, I give this season 8 of Big Mouth a 10 out of 10. It's a perfect season. It was such a great ending to Big Mouth. This will still be my #1 favorite Netflix original series of all time. Nothing will ever replace it ever. Jen, I'm also gonna miss Human Resources as well. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye. Goodbye, Big Mouth. Thanks for everything. It's been 8 years since you've been here. After 8 years, Big Mouth officially ended. So like I said, Big Mouth, thank you for everything. You taught me what to do in life, and I know what to do, what not to do. So yeah, Big Mouth, thank you for everything. I will miss you forever and always. So yeah, goodbye, Big Mouth. Rest in peace, Big Mouth. 2017 to 2025. I'm okay with the show ending, but yeah. So thank you all for watching this video, and again, Big Mouth, thank you for everything.